It was 2:13 a.m. The office was empty except for the hum of fluorescent lights and the steady rhythm of my mop gliding across the marble floor. Cleaning after hours taught me one thing: people's secrets don't live in safes. They live in what they drop and forget. That night, someone had dropped a wallet. It was under the corner desk on the 14th floor, the one belonging to a man whose shoes cost more than my month's rent. The wallet was thick, too heavy for comfort. Inside, a driver's license, a few cards, and $10,000 in cash. I counted twice. 10 neat stacks, each rubber-banded. For a moment, I thought about keeping it. Nobody would know. Cameras didn't see that far under desks. But something about the address on the ID froze me: 1121, Ridgeview Lane. My hand trembled as I read it again. That was my childhood home. The one we lost when my father disappeared with everything. Savings, bonds, even my mother's hope. I hadn't been back since. And the man in the photo looked just like me, older, weathered, eyes sunken by years I hadn't lived yet. I told myself it was coincidence, but coincidence doesn't have my cheekbones. So I decided to return the wallet. The house hadn't changed much. White fence, same cracked driveway, same oak tree out front. My stomach twisted as I walked up the steps. I rang the bell. The door opened, and there he was. The man from the photo, the man who looked like me. For a few seconds, we just stared. Then his lips trembled. "You came back." "I think you're mistaken," I said, handing him the wallet. "You dropped this." His eyes widened when he saw it. His hands shook. He reached for my face like he was seeing a ghost. I thought I lost you." He started crying before I could say another word. And that's when it hit me. The scar on his wrist. The mole under his eye. He wasn't someone who looked like me. He was me. Older, broken, living the life I'd sworn never to end up with. I wanted to turn away, but something stopped me, the sound of my own voice echoing through him. "I made a mistake a long time ago." He invited me in against reason. I followed. The house smelled like old paper and guilt. Photos lined the hallway. Me at different ages, but slightly off, smiling in suits I never wore, standing beside people I didn't know. He poured 2 glasses of whiskey. "You returned it this time," he said softly. "This time?" He nodded. "You don't remember yet." I didn't answer. He looked out the window, voice shaking. "When I was you, I found that wallet. I kept it. I used the money. I told myself it was fate, a gift for all the years of struggle. But it wasn't. It was a test. And I failed." My chest tightened. "What do you mean?" He turned toward me, eyes full of something ancient. "Regret, maybe. The moment I took it, everything began to rot. One by one, people left. Trust eroded. Every lie I told to protect the choice grew teeth." I laughed, but it came out hollow. "You're saying you're me from the future?" He smiled sadly. "You think this is impossible, but deep down you know how time folds, how decisions echo." I wanted to leave, but curiosity is a dangerous glue. He showed me a photo album. Each page was a chapter one hadn't lived yet, but the mistakes felt familiar. The job I took out of desperation. The woman I let in out of loneliness. The betrayal that followed. Her name was Lena. I saw her in the pictures. The same woman who had quit cleaning 2 months ago after finding a better opportunity. The one who used to leave coffee on my cart, who laughed at my sarcasm. I'd thought about her more than I should have. "She's the reason you took the wallet," he said, reading my thoughts. "You gave her everything. She gave you ruin." I looked at him. "So why tell me now?" "Because you can still change it." He pushed the wallet toward me. "Return it." Leave the money. Walk away from her. I looked down at the cash. It still smelled like fresh ink and temptation. He sighed. If you keep it, you'll become me. And trust me, son, you don't want to end up crying in this empty house, wishing you'd done the right thing. I left without a word. The night air was cold, slicing through my confusion. My mind raced. Was he a ghost? A hallucination? Or something worse, the truth? I drove back to the office. The janitor's room was silent, save for the ticking of the clock. I placed the wallet on the desk where I'd found it. But as I turned to leave, someone grabbed my shoulder. The real owner of the wallet stood there. Mr. Calloway, the regional director. I knew it, he said. You're the one who's been cleaning this floor. My wallet's been missing since last week. I froze. I was just returning it. He looked down at the money. All $10,000. Not a dollar missing. Then, without warning, his expression softened. You passed. Passed? He smiled faintly. We do this once a year. An integrity test. We leave the wallet under the desk. Most people fail. You didn't. I didn't know what to say. He handed me an envelope. Come by HR tomorrow. We could use someone like you in security. Double pay. Clean start. I nodded, too stunned to speak. When I walked out of the building, dawn was breaking. The sky looked clean, like it had forgiven itself overnight. But as I passed the glass door, I caught my reflection. For a moment, I saw him, the older me, standing just behind my shoulder, smiling faintly. Then he was gone. Maybe he never existed. Or maybe he did, just in a timeline where I failed. Either way, I'd made the choice he couldn't. And that's the thing about revenge. Sometimes it's not about getting even with someone else. Sometimes it's about denying the version of yourself that lost everything. I didn't just return a wallet that night. I returned my future.